Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 20.
An opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Rebels will have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
To bail that motherfucker out, man. It's crazy.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Crispin. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what...
We're going to make a play through the air. He eludes the rush. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Crispin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Tackle right through it for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Good throwing this shit over.
Just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And off the deflection, it's caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Rolling out doing that same shit. That's crazy fun.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one will be fair caught. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
He'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. First to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Back in motion now. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Stewart. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's swarmed by the defense. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made, a lot of space now. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the defense brings him down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pressure is coming. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Receivers are bunched together. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Rebels will have to kick this away.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw to the left side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn